Well, despite all of the negative press against Donald Trump, despite all of the propaganda, despite all of the hearsay mafia brainwashed by the propaganda, President Trump's polls are on the rise. Rasmussen poll says Trump has 50% approval rating. And of course, this is something that was celebrated by President Trump. He celebrated it on Twitter. He was talking about it. And of course he should be. And it's amazing that he can have such a high rating despite all of the negative press, despite all of the television news trying to take him down, despite all of the deep state trying to take him down, despite all of the fake dossiers, the fake hearings, the fake investigations, President Trump's approval ratings are on the rise. And I think that if he just stays focused on policy, he can only see his ratings go up because people don't buy the fake television news anymore. They really aren't buying it. And they don't believe it anymore. And that's a lot of the reason why Trump got elected. So it'll be interesting to see how those ratings do. They constantly fluctuate, but 50% is good. And if he can maintain 50% or above, he's basically a shoo-in in 2020 if he's not already. But speaking of the deep state being against Donald Trump, anti-Trump legal group spends $25 million opening D.C. office. A pro-LGBT legal advocacy group, Lambda Legal, announced Thursday its plan to spend $25 million on its Washington, D.C. office opposition to the President Donald Trump. See, folks, this story right here tells you everything you need to know about the left. A, the LGBT legal advocacy group is either totally bought and paid for or totally ignorant as to Trump's policies, as it is Trump's policies that would be a lot better off for the LGBT community, specifically the way it regards bringing in potential terrorist or Sharia law from Muslim countries. But more importantly, they're willing to spend $25 million to open an office just for the opposition to President Donald Trump. That says it all right there, folks. A, this isn't about politics. It's all about obstructionism, something they whined about for 8 years when Obama was president, when people were trying to obstruct him from killing this country. The Democrats are trying to obstruct Donald Trump from making this country great again. And again, they will always say it's all about the little guy. It's all about income inequality. It's all about helping out the poor. Really? $25 million for a legal office to fight President Trump, who wants to make the country rich again? That's fighting for the poor? No, folks, it's fighting for their politics, and that's all it is. How about this, though? Trump is getting high approval ratings despite witches trying to cast spells on him. This is a new one. Let's roll the anti-Trump witches.
What I do is like, no, we're punching Nazis in the face. Like, we're kicking them in the teeth, and like, that's okay.
Nazis.
Through the spells.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's kind
Soros
of an
is a
indirect
Nazi.
way, a non-physical way of punching Nazis and Trump supporters in the face.
I also think physically.
And the Nazis were a socialist party, is the irony of all this. These people are all socialists, and they say they hate the Nazis, but the Nazis were a socialist party.
Where they're having a Donald Trump Hex event tonight.
And this is Laura Loomer, who goes into the witch shop with a Trump shirt on. And the person didn't even know it. He didn't even recognize that this was a Trump supporter interviewing him.
So would you consider yourself to be a witch?
Yeah, I've been a witch my whole life, yeah.
Is this spell going to be like a lethal spell? Like, what is it going to do? Is it going to like end Donald Trump indefinitely, or is it going to just kind of doom his campaign?
The idea is sort of like divine retribution, right? So if there are spirits who...
This is the people, these are the people that don't like Trump, folks. This guy, what is that, a shark tooth for an earring? A miniature shark jaw? I don't even know what he's got. What is he doing?
This is what I make from, again,
he's a
my
witch.
Heritage in Hoodoo and Conjure. Some of the other things that you'll see around the shop that are...
There are literal people who think they are witches that are doing casting spells against Donald Trump, folks.
Juxtaposed against, like, we have authentic, like, southern chicken feet charms.
Yeah, this is totally normal. There's no mental derangement here.
Well, the idea is based off of a really actually ancient practice. It's the Psalms of the Bible. So we believe in Hoodoo that the Bible's a spell book, basically, right? So we use the Psalms as individual spells. And then when you get down to the last one, Black Arts, which is for cursing, it says Psalm 109. So Psalm 109 has been historically used to bring down politicians out of power.
I think this man is also wearing makeup
because they're doing things that hurt people.
as a
So I have a
ponytail.
question. Can you
This
do
is key.
Psalm 109 then to bring down people who are hurting people?
Yeah.
So, okay, so it's Ramadan right now, for example, and you have a lot of Muslims who are killing tons of people around the world, and a lot of explosions. Are you able to, like, cast a spell to make them stop killing people?
Would you cast a spell to stop
Well,
ISIS?
Psalm 109.
That was the question.
One of the issues I would have with how that was phrased was only that, like, it's
Don't
not
phrase
Muslims
it.
killing people, it's people killing people.
Well,
Don't say
Christians
Muslim.
keep-
Islamists.
Don't say Muslim, how
Right,
dare
but
you?
Christians kill people all the time, and we see them as people.
Yeah.
Like Timothy McVeigh blew up the Oklahoma City.
They always
In a
use
month so
Timothy
far,
McVeigh. They've been using it for 20 years now.
10th, 11th or so, there's been over like 1,000 deaths. so
There's a
far.
new
This is
Muslim
not
terrorist attack every
Right.
week.
Islamist. So is there a spell that we could, possibly do today to stop Islamists from killing people during Ramadan?
That isn't a spell I'd be interested in doing now.
All right, you can cut it there.
Because I don't-
So Laura Loomer from The Rebel says, would you do a spell to stop ISIS from killing people? And he goes, no, I don't think so. So he'll do a spell to stop Trump. Literally, multiple investigations have gone into this, multiple private investigations. They found nothing. So they'll do a spell against Trump, but not against ISIS that is killing people. Let's move on to Kamala Harris. I've been really sensing the fall of Kamala Harris for a while, and I think the beginning is now upon us. Kamala Harris twice paid tens of thousands to appear on Maxine Waters' endorsement mailers. $63,000 from Kamala Harris to Maxine Waters just to appear on a mailer. First of all, how pathetic is Maxine Waters that she charges people to appear on her mailers? Again, not about politics, about money. But then again, how pathetic is it that Kamala Harris would take funds people give her to run for office and then give it to Maxine Waters? I mean, what the heck is that? Again, if I'm either one of these people and I'm saying, hey, we're on the same page, we have the same agenda, we want to do this in the community, this, that, or the other thing, I'm endorsing you for free. We have policies, we have ideas, we have dreams, we have goals, we want to help people up. No, these people just want to make money. These people just want to be so self-absorbed with themselves being successful. That's all it's about. So Kamala Harris gives $63,000 to Maxine Waters. How about Maxine Waters, who gives her daughter over $100,000 to run her campaign? $650,000 total. Maxine Waters gives to her daughter. Don't forget, ethics charges were issued against Waters in 2010 for deals that she was making with banks. Okay? So you've got all of that. You know what, guys? We'll play the DNC fraud video in the next segment. I'll tease that in a second. But let's just go to this Hillary Clinton tweet real quick. Hillary Clinton tweets, Americans deserve to know what's in the GOP healthcare plan. Hold hearings and be accountable to your constituents. That's democracy. Folks, when I saw this tweet, I just about threw my laptop through a wall. Okay? Obamacare, literally, the Democrats literally told you that you could not read it until it was passed. Literally. You had Jonathan Gruber telling you that thank God the American public is so stupid and so ignorant that we can pass this bill, rip the American people off, and they have no idea. That's literally from the mouth of the Democrats saying you can't see it till it's passed. Thank God you're so stupid you would let us pass it. And now Hillary Clinton has the unmitigated nerve to literally, I mean, folks, this is a human being literally crapping on your face. I'm sorry to give you that graphic image, but that's literally what this is. Hillary Clinton tweeting, telling you that you deserve to know what's in the GOP healthcare plan, even though Obamacare, they told you couldn't see it till it was passed, and the architect, Jonathan Gruber, said, thank God the American people are so stupid they're going to let us pass this. Then Hillary Clinton takes a big fat crap on the American people saying, you need to know what's in Trump Care. It's very important. They shouldn't be allowed to pass it without you knowing. What a fraud. What an absolute liar Hillary Clinton is. Thank God she's not president.
We've taken thousands of years of known research and put it together with our own 4 years of seeking and testing to find the very best systems that God gave us through Mother Nature to detoxify the body. That's why I'm introducing Z-Shield, Toxic Metal and Chemical Defense Support. It's made in the USA. It's filled with known compounds from nature that are absolutely associated with detoxifying the body, and it supports the InfoWar. It is a classical 360 win. Our formula at InfoWarsLife.com is, quite frankly, simple. We go out and look at the recognized research, and we take it to the next level of quality, of purity, and of strength. Because this is what I personally use for myself and my family. We've gone through 5 or 6 different permutations in the last 4 years since we launched InfoWars Life to actually come up with this. This is the formula that I personally have been taking for over a year, and now we believe we have come as close to perfection when it comes to a detoxifier as you can possibly get. If you're not mitigating the pesticides, the heavy metals, the chemicals, if you're not trying to purify your water, if you're not trying to take products like Z-Shield that are full of known concentrated compounds that help purify our cells and our bodies, you're crazy. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to your family, and you owe it to the future of this country and the world that patriots stay as healthy and as clean and as focused as you can be, because we need you, the remnant of America, to reignite those brush fires to the next level and to be healthy and as focused as you can be. Because if you're sick, if you're over there on the sidelines and not in the fight, you're basically giving in to the New World Order. Thanks to your support and your prayers, together, we're changing the world. Now it's time to change our bodies with Z-Shield at InfoWarsLife.com.